Well, today's batch of wet weather fading away, and right now as we take a look at radar, earlier, about a half an hour ago, I was able to show you some shower activity. Those are gone now. The only shower that I can find here on the map east of Rolla to the southwest of Cuba, and that one will probably disappear here shortly. The storm that brought today's showers and yesterday's showers and thunderstorms is currently sitting on top of St. Louis. It'll continue to drift off to the east, and again, like I said earlier, the showers fading as a result of cooling temperatures now that the sun is set. We're losing that instability, that shower or thunderstorm fuel, but it'll be back tomorrow, especially off to the west. And this is going to be the next hot spot for a little bit of severe weather. Expecting that to erupt in the afternoon going into the overnight hours Wednesday night. Looking at Wednesday night into Thursday as being a period of stormy weather for us locally, particularly I think north of the state line. And again, that risk for a little bit of severe weather could come as early as late Wednesday evening into the morning hours on Thursday, and then that will continue throughout the day on Thursday. The risk, though, appears to be very limited in nature. But there could be some hail with some of this thunderstorm activity, maybe up to quarter size. There could also be some strong, potentially damaging wind gusts, possibly up to 60 miles per hour. But I don't expect either one of those to be widespread in nature. What about the tornado risk? Well, like we saw yesterday, if you have just the right conditions, even on a more localized scale, you can still have that risk for maybe a brief tornado. And I think Thursday afternoon, I can't completely rule that risk out, especially if parts of the area have more of a southeast surface wind later in the day. So that's something I'll be watching for. Certainly we will find lightning and heavy rain out of the storms that move through, and that risk for some localized flooding. Looking at our forecast overnight tonight, again, showers are fading away. Looks like fog and low cloudiness will fill in by morning. So maybe some low visibilities to start the day on Wednesday. Otherwise, look for the clouds to thin by mid to late morning. And then for the afternoon, we'll find partly sunny skies. You'll notice, too, there were a few showers that try to sneak into west central and southwest Missouri. That's a possibility. Can't rule that out. Looks like most of the rain risk, though, is going to hold off until late Wednesday evening. And then that will continue through Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon, as we have some features sitting on top of the area at that point that'll be generating those waves of showers and thunderstorms. That morning round on Thursday should move out, and then whatever's left behind, and the morning round will kind of dictate that, whatever's left behind, I'm talking about boundaries and things like that, could be a focus for additional showers and thunderstorms. And again, that's where I would be watching for maybe a limited risk for severe weather. Temperatures tonight cooling off to about 56. Looks like highs tomorrow in the upper 70s, about 78 in Springfield, down to 61 tomorrow night. Looking at a high of about 77 on Thursday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will linger through Thursday night and Friday. But it looks like we're going to see this little dip in the jet stream move east of the area by the weekend, and warm and quiet weather will follow after highs maybe around 74 on Friday. We're in the low 80s on Saturday, and I think up around 84 for a high on Sunday. And we're going to keep that warm weather going into early next week. I think Monday may be a quiet day. It looks like the area may be capped. That would keep us from seeing any thunderstorm activity, about 86, possibly warmer on Monday. Tuesday, can't rule out the risk of a storm. And I will say, looking at kind of the long range conditions, again, some warm weather to start off next week, maybe the warmest so far this spring season, and the western trough returns to the pattern here in the United States. And what that will mean is active weather will likely follow. I think we could be getting into a period of time next week like we saw last week, where we may have multiple days with the risk of severe weather.
We're talking about summer heat, but I guess it is the middle of May. We're going on June already.
I was thinking about this. Yeah. I mean, we're under 2 months away from the 4th of July.
Don't say that. I mean, it'll be fun. Look forward to it, but it's going by fast.
Just a couple weeks left of school for the kids, too. Dan,